Thomas puffed cheerfully into the station. Annie and Clarabel sang his praises. "You know this whole line better than any other engine we've known." "That's one the headlamp for grumpy old Gordon," smiled Thomas. Just then, he saw Mavis grumpily shunting in the yard. "Shunting here, shunting there. Does it ever end?" "Uh-oh," said Thomas. "Looks like someone woke up in the wrong side of the station." "Oh, what do you know?" grouched Mavis. "You're a passenger engine. You're lucky you're not stationed at a dusty old quarry shunting dusty old trucks." She then sighed mournfully. "That's all I'm ever good at. I never get to see the whole of Sodor or do anything fun." Thomas felt sorry for his friend. Then he had an idea. "Tell you what, we could swap jobs for the day. I'll take the trucks to the quarry. You can handle Annie and Clarabel." Mavis was delighted. "Ooh," she squealed, "I get to carry passengers." Mavis had never carried passengers, but she didn't want to tell Thomas. She felt too embarrassed. She moved onto Thomas's line and backed carefully towards Clarabel. As soon as her buffers touched Clarabel's, Mavis panicked. Clarabel and Annie lurched forward. "Hold your horses, dear," squirmed Annie. "This isn't a shunting yard." "Sorry, I won't do it again," said Mavis, ashamed. "Never mind, dear," said Clarabel. "First time, I assume." Mavis didn't reply. She felt too embarrassed. Thomas puffed up with some loaded stone cars. "Good luck, Mavis," he whistled. Mavis was going to need it indeed. At first, things went well. Mavis provided a smooth and safe ride. The passengers sang her praises as her wheels glided along the rails. "What could be better than this?" thought Mavis. They came to the first station, and it was time to slow down, but Mavis was too busy singing to herself. She didn't see the platform, but her driver did. "Whoa, slow down, Mavis," he called. Mavis recovered and braked hard. Too hard. "Oh, The passengers weren't hurt, but they were very cross. "Oh, whoopsie daisy," blushed Mavis. "Just getting the hang of it." Soon Mavis approached the junction. Her signal was red. "That's odd," she thought to herself. "The signalman should know we're here." Just then she heard a bell. Toby was puffing cheerfully down the line, unaware that Mavis was ahead of her. "Stop, Toby! Stop!" she cried. "Brakes, driver, please!" Toby stopped mere inches from her buffers. "Whew," sighed Toby with relief. "Fancy seeing you here, Mavis. What are you doing here anyway?" "I'm stopped," huffed Mavis. "That blasted signalman should know I'm here. The light won't change red." Toby laughed. "That's because this is a passing loop," he explained. "You have to hoot for your presence. Then the signalman will know you're here." Mavis blushed. "Sorry about that, Toby." But her patience was running thin. Near the junction, Boko the big diesel was waiting with a goods train. As Mavis approached the junction, She saw Boko and was very excited. Yippee! Another diesel to talk to! Hello, I'm Mavis. It's nice to see another diesel. But before she could get any further, the guard came up. He was very furious. You daft diesel, he spluttered. You've overshot the platform. Annie was 10 feet away from the platform. Mavis was embarrassed and very annoyed. Oh, fiddlesticks, she grumbled, and she reversed back to the platform. Boko could see she wasn't very happy. Are you alright, dear? He said calmly. What on earth's the matter? Mavis sighed. This is my first time pulling a local passenger train, and it hasn't been going well. I made 3 strikes and I'm out. Boko thought for a moment. I'm not due to Edward Station in a few minutes. Perhaps I could coach you. Would you like that? Mavis was thrilled. Oh, that would be nice. Their drivers agreed, and soon it was settled. Boko led Mavis to the yard. Do you see those box vans over there? He said, motioning to the vans. Pretend those are coaches, and if they're loaded with passengers. In a quarry, you can be as firm as you are with those trucks, but with coaches, you must be gentle. I'm on it, Boko, said Mavis, and she rolled up carefully to the cars. As soon as she was coupled, she pulled them steadily forward. Boko was impressed. Now that's the ticket. Follow me. And soon they moved on to phase 2. Soon, Mavis was back on track. I finally got the hang of it, she hooted. Excellent, said Boko proudly. Now you best be off. The passengers are waiting. Soon Mavis arrived with Annie and Clarabel. That was much more gentle this time, admitted Annie. I'm sorry for how the journey was rough, said Mavis. But I've been taught well, and I'll get you home safely. We'll believe that when we see it, said Clarabel cheekily. And soon they were off. They stopped at every station safely, and Mavis made sure to hoot for a warning with the signal man. Thomas was waiting anxiously at the platform until he saw Mavis pull in cheerfully with his coaches. Annie, Clarabel, he cried. You're all right. How was your day? It was rough at first, admitted Mavis, but thanks to Boko, it got way better. I guess I'll be sticking with my quarry from now on. Of course, said Thomas, but whenever I'm not available, you're always allowed to take Annie and Clarabel out. Mavis was very grateful. Even more so when she had a good friend in Boko.